Hi team, how are you? Hope you guys are doing good. My name is Dilip Sarnis and I am from First Cry Training Department. You might be wondering what is this? What are you going to do today? Okay, very simple. Today, let me explain you about the product which is very important in our stores, right? So the product is breast pump. So let us know about a basic information about breast pump. For example, what is breast pump? Why it is required a breast pump? Which customer or which mother can use what kind of breast pumps and how many types of breast pumps do we have? Right? Many of us may know this, and many of us who have joined us recently may be confused on handling these customers, right? About the breast pumps question. So let us start. Let me start explaining about the breast pump. Let me again tell, my name is Dilip Sabnis and I am from training department, First Cry. Very important. Before I start telling you about the breast pump, please carry or please you take a book and a pen to make note of important points which will help us to discuss or help us to explain customer about the breast pump. Okay, so let us start. Give me some moment. I'll show my screen to you. All right, team. Hope you can see my screen. So very quickly, I'll going to tell you. Okay, before that, very basic questions. Question is why a baby required breastfeeding? Why a baby required mother's natural milk? Right? We all know that mother baby required a mother's milk. Now, as we can see on the screen here, it says very clearly. Sorry. The basic information is breastfeeding is one of the most incredible experience of motherhood. So for motherhood, it's very much a great experience feeding her own baby, right? And it strengthens the bond between mother and the baby, right? That is about something emotionally. Now, what is medically it says? Medically, it says breastfeeding, that's a natural feeding milk, natural milk have all the nutrition that is needed for the growth of the baby, right? So hope you understand my point. What I said before was an emotional bond between a mother and the baby, but in medically, mother's milk will have all the nutrition that required for the baby's growth, and that is the reason the mother's milk, the natural or the breast milk, is very important for the baby. Okay, so as per the doctor, it says a newborn baby required to have breast milk for 6 months at least, right? Now, why 6 months? 6 months we cannot give baby a drop or a spoon of water. Also, a newborn baby required breastfeeding or the mother milk at least for 6 months, and subsequently additional of other food till 24 months. So still 6 months, mother have to give her own milk, a breast milk or natural milk, and then after additional food. So we have supplements, we have to give additional foods, and the breast milk also 24 months. So the point to be noted here is for until 6 months, baby have to get mother's natural milk. right? So hope I'm clear here. Now, my next question is, or my next point is, why breast pump? Or what is the breast pump? What is breast pump? Okay, so breast pump, a device that help in extracting milk from the mother's breast, right? So it will help expressing or extracting milk from the mother's breast. Now the question here is, when mother can feed her baby, why do you require a breast pump? Okay, now why do you require a breast pump? Why mother requires a breast pump? Please make a note of this point. There are two ways. There are two times where mother have to use a breast pump. First, medical reason. Second, non-medical reasons. Okay, so medical reasons and non-medical reasons. These are two reasons where mother have to use breast pumps. Where, right? So hope we are understanding. Hope we are making a point. We can take notes point also. So let me explain what is medical reason. Now, medical reason is where mother cannot feed her baby physically because of medical reason. The medical reason is maybe mother got a C-section delivery or what we call a cesarean delivery, where my mother cannot sit and feed the baby naturally, right? So that could be a one reason, but there could be various other reasons also when medical reasons also where mother cannot feed the baby naturally. So that is where a mother have to use breast pump. Second, non-medical reason. A non-medical reason, a major reason can be where mother is a working woman and she may not have entire day to feed her baby. Right? Sometimes mother goes in the morning and come back in the evening, or she leave home by afternoon and come back by night. And in between, she cannot feed the baby, and that is where we require a breast pump to use to feed the baby, where we can express or extract mother's milk to feed the baby. So these are the two major reasons what and why a mother use a breast pump. So hope we are clear till now here, right? Okay, that's the next point. The next question or the next topic is, what are different types of breast pumps available? As you can see my screen, we have two types of different breast pumps. The first one is manual breast pump and the second one is electric or a battery operated breast pumps. Okay, these are the major two types of breast pumps available in the market and available in the first price stores also. First is manual breast pumps and the second is electric or a battery operated breast pumps. Let's quickly check on what is difference between manual breast pump and what is difference between electric breast pump. Okay, all right. So let me explain you about a brief explanation, a brief description, a simple description about a manual breast pump. So manual breast pump, as name suggests, help you express the milk from your breasts manually. That means a mother can express her milk manually, which does not require any batteries, which does not require any electric support. Okay, so it work manually. So manual is physical work. So mother have to express milk from this device manually from her hand. Okay, so that is called manual breast pump. Now let us see the feature. That means how it looked like, how the manual breast pump looked like, and what are the parts of manual breast pump which is easy to understand. So you can see the picture in front of me, right? Now this is an example of a medulla, but almost all the product, all the companies of manual breast pump will have a same kind of features, right? Almost same kind of feature. Okay, just example of giving you a manual breast pump, how it works. So let me first explain you with from the handle. As you can see here, it does not have any battery, does not have any motor. That is why we call it as manual breast pump, right? So it works through a handle. So you can see this part. This is called handle. Okay. So it helps in the pull or squeeze mechanism and has a design that is ergonomically suitable to be operated with one hand. So you can say it is hand work job, right? So this is manually, this handle is very, very important. Right. Now the second about this part, this is called breast shield. Okay, this is the now what is breast shield? This is placed on the nipple before mother start pumping the milk. So before pumping the milk through handle, this part will be placed on the nipple. It ensures efficient pumping without any pain and irritation. Right? So basically this part is being made from silicone rubber, which will be very, very smooth, right? And it will not create any harm or pain to the mother. Again, let's see the third one, something called connector which is available here. Okay, the connector in some breast pumps, a connector is used to connect the breast shield to the valve. So the connector is basically a connector which connects from breast shield and valve. What is valve? Now this is how the valve look like. This connects the breast shield to the bag or bottle in which milk is collected. So it connects, this is the part, valve which connects breast shield and the bottle to collect the milk. Okay, very important part of this breast pump is something called membrane. This is present inside the breast shield. This opens and closes, mimicking the sucking mechanism of the baby. So membrane is designed in such a way that the way baby drink milk naturally, so that is how this membrane is work. So it opens and closes, okay, and help a sucking mechanism. Sorry. Then we have feeding bottle and a stand. Okay, so that is how every manual breast pumps look like and work. Okay, so hope we are understanding and we are making a note of this breast pump. So as I told you, the second types of breast pump is called as electric or battery operated breast pump. Excuse me. Okay, in electric or a battery operated breast pump, you have two different types. One is single electric breast pump and we have double electric breast pump. Okay, the only difference I'll tell you what difference between battery operated, I'm sorry, single electric and double electric. But before that, let us first try to understand what is electric breast pump is. Right. So let me explain you what electric breast pump is all about. Sorry. So if as the name says, it's electric or a battery operated. That means these breast pumps work from electricity or and from battery also. Okay, so electric or a battery operated breast pumps help extract milk easily without using manual power. That means we are not using any manual work here. The battery or the adapter or the motor is doing the work of expressing milk. Okay. The point to be noted here, now very important point noted here is this point. Okay. These are the best choice for working women or for the mothers with twins baby, as milk can be extracted quickly using these pumps without causing any discomfort to your hands. That's correct. So any mother who's a working woman or a mother who got twin babies, for them it's very useful. Now the question is why a working woman cannot go for a manual breast pump or have to buy electric breast pump. Okay, the reason is manual. First of all, a manual breast pump is a physical activity which require your hand, and a working woman may not have so much time to express milk by using manual breast pump. Right. Second point to be noted here is in manual breast pump you can express only 2 bottles of milk. However, in electric breast pump you can express more than 3 bottles. Now why is that? So as the name says, manual breast pumps, it work manually. Okay. From manual breast pump, or if you're using a manual breast pump, it required at least 15 minutes, that is 15 minutes to express milk from one side, and 15 minutes to express milk from other side, that is almost half an hour. So a working woman may not have so much time to express milk, half an hour, right? However, in electric breast pumps, you can express milk more than 3 bottles, and there's no physical activity required. It is automatically expressed, right? So that is the reason. And in manual breast pump, it is a little slow, as I told you, 15 minutes, and in battery operated, it is faster compared to manual breast pump, and that is the reason a working woman or a working mother can always go for manual electric or a battery operated breast pump. So the question here is, if customer comes and ask me how should I handle, or what question do I have to ask them? Very simple question, team. Whenever customer comes and ask or inquire about a breast pump, my first question should be, is a mother a working woman? Right? So if the mother is a working woman, we will always give first preference for electric breast pump, and then we can suggest about a manual also. right? So, but the first preference what I give is about electric breast pump because it is faster and it is automatic, not so time consuming, right? So, working mother, I will always give preference for electric breast pump first, and I will also suggest for manual as well. So let customer decide whatever they want, but I have to explain both the features: what is manual, what is electric, and why electric is good for the working woman, right? If it's a medical condition, then I'll start with manual first. Yes, if a medical condition, I will start with manual first, and I will explain about electric also. So let customer decide which one they want to go for. All right, so I think till now we are clear and hope we are making a point or note on this. Okay, now what is the features or how it looks like? Again, taking example of a Medela. So this is how your I'm sorry, manual bus. I'm sorry, electric or battery operated bus look like. Okay, let me show you the feature. How it features look like is, as I said, we have a single and double electric bus pump. So let us see for single. So this is how your single electric breast pump look like. So as the name suggests, a single electric breast pump has a single breast flag, that is a single feeding bottle or expression bottle, okay, and can express breast at one breast at a time. This is good choice for a mother if mother would be using it occasionally. Okay. Now, what is double? So as you can see picture here, double is which have a motor and adapter and have a two bottles or two breast pumps. So that is called double and single. That's the difference between single electric or battery operated breast pump and double electric and battery operated breast pumps. Okay. So what are the features? Let me take example of single electric breast pump. So it is same feature as we saw in almost same feature as we saw in manual. The only difference what I can show here is, again, sorry, to take an example of Medela, I can show here is in manual we had a handle here, right? In electric we don't have a handle, we have something called tubing. So it's a tube here, okay? This is the tube. What is tubing? Tubing connects the breast shields to the motor unit and is required to create vacuum for efficient suction. So this is what tubing is. Tubing is connected from a breast shield. As we know, this is called breast shield. So it is connected from the breast shield till the motor unit. Okay, now this is the main part which help milk suction from the mother's breast. Right, so this is very important. Tubing. Again, we have same connector, wall, membrane, feeding bottle, stand. Here's something we are some different. The first one is adapter. Now, what is adapter? Adapter, it can be connected to an electric outlet to make an electric breast pump work. So adapter, it's same like our mobile charger. All right, so mobile charger, if charge is getting over, I can put this connector or an adapter to the motor unit, and I can use the breast pump to electricity. If I don't want to use this, okay, I can use batteries. So you have to just you know uh, just rotate this, go to back side of this motor unit, and you can have a place where you can put a batteries. Okay, then we have a control button. So you can see buttons here. This is control buttons. The what's control buttons? Electric breast pumps have button to switch on or switch off or turn off the pump. So in manual breast pump, I use the handle from my hand, and if I use stop using handle, it will not express. Same way in electric breast pump, I have a button here which will help me to switch on and switch off the motor. You'll also find some control buttons that are useful to regulate the suction speed of the pump. So as we can see here, we have plus and a minus button here. That means you can reduce or you can increase the speed of milk expression or suction expression. So that is the difference between a manual and electric. And this entire unit we called as motor unit. Okay, so hope we have a basic information about what is manual breast pump, what is electric breast pump. All right. So let me quickly explain you about how to store or how to use mother's milk, the extracted milk, breast milk. So basically, there are three techniques. There are three ways where a mother can keep or store breast milk. The first one is room temperature. Second is refrigeration. The third one is freezer. Okay. Now, if I say room temperature, what do we mean by room temperature? Any idea? What do we mean by room temperature? Okay, the room temperature meaning a normal temperature. Okay, a normal temperature, room temperature, that is called room temperature. Ideally, the temperature should be 25 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius. That is called a normal room temperature. But we have to always suggest customer after expressing milk, feed the baby immediately. If not, keep the bottle in the fridge. Right, depending on which condition where they're staying. Okay. So in the room temperature, a customer can use that milk for 3 to 4 hours. After 4 hours, that milk is not be good for baby's health. Right? But the condition is once mother opens the bottle mouth or bottle neck and started feeding, the remaining milk in the bottle have to be thrown. They cannot restore it. Okay. Second condition, a second storage process is they can keep in the fridge, a normal fridge. Okay, in fridge they can keep for 5 to 7 days. So please make a note. They can keep for 5 to 7 days. Again, there are two conditions here. Condition number one, they cannot use directly from the fridge to feed baby. They have to keep it in the room temperature for a few minutes. Then they have to use because the milk will be cold. Or we can upsell warmer. We know what warmer is, right? So we can upsell warmer to customer, or we can suggest a warmer to customer who are inquiring about the breast pump. So we can put that milk bottle, a fridge milk bottle, in the warmer for a few seconds, a few minutes, and we can use to feed the baby. Right? So we can use for 5 to 7 days. Again, second condition number two. Once the bottle is opened, remaining milk in the bottle to be used completely to the baby or through it cannot be reused. Just to make up aware, mother's milk cannot be boiled or cannot be heated in the gas or on the gas. Okay, so please inform customer very clearly. We cannot heat the milk or we cannot boil the milk, mother's milk. Okay, the last process is refrigeration or refrigerator. I'm sorry, the freezer. Okay, a mother's milk can be kept inside the freezer. Inside the freezer, if they're keeping, they can keep it for 4 to 6 months. So from 4 to 6 months, they can keep expressed milk or mother's milk inside the freezer. Again, same condition apply. Condition number one, they cannot heat or they cannot boil that milk. Condition number two, cannot feed baby directly the frozen milk. Okay. And condition number three, once the bottle is opened, the remaining milk in the bottle have to throw or use it to baby, cannot restore it. Okay. Again, my customer can make a use of warmer. In case a warmer is not available, they can have a warm water and just dip or rotate bottle in the warm water for a few times, few minutes, and once the milk comes into a normal temperature, then we can feed the baby. Right. So hope we are clear on the breast pumps. So just to recap, so we have learned about why mother's milk is important and how long mother have to feed a natural or mother milk to baby. What is breast pump and what is the use of breast pump? What are the types of breast pumps? Electric breast pump and manual breast pump. In electric breast pumps, again we have two. One is single electric breast pump and double electric breast pump. So we have learned about what is manual breast pump, what is electric breast pumps, what difference between manual and electric breast pump, and how to store the milk, the breast pump milk. All right, Tim. So this is all about today's training. Just in case if you have any questions on your breast pumps, kindly contact your trainers. Okay. For West, we have Anthony. For North and East, we have Dhiren. And for South, I will just say Dilip Savnis. And you can anytime contact Ganesh Pillai sir also. Right. So I think we have understood breast pump. Thank you very much for your time, guys. Thanks for patience and happy learning. Have a good day.